What's going on, Sky Squad? We back in the building. It's your boy DJ Richie Skye, and today we got a little bit of entertainment news for y'all. We're gonna be talking about Kenya Moore and Sidora going back at it on the social media. Okay, Kenya pulling up some receipts. Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit more about NeNe Leaks, just a follow up to what we talked about yesterday, and we got some big news on Miss Karen Huger. Miss LaDom, something big is going down this weekend. We're going to get into it. But before we do that, make sure you drop that location down in the chatterization so I can shout some of y'all out. I see we got Canada up in the place to be. We got the Cayman Islands. Who else? Detroit up in this piece. Atlanta, Georgia. I see y'all. Florida up in the his naive. Who else we got up in the place? Alabama, New Haven, Connecticut, South Carolina, Germany. Come on, Denver, Trinidad, Baltimore, Tennessee. Who else? Montreal in the place. Pace, Florida, the DM to the V. We got Boston. We got the Bronx up in the place. St. Louis, Cleveland, Ohio, Atlanta, Bermuda, Houston. I'll see you in about a week. We got South London. We got Australia. Philly in the house. Come on. Bridgeport, Connecticut, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Austin, Texas. Come on. Hey, Richmond, Virginia, Louisiana, and LA up in this place. Okay, listen. We're going to get into the things, y'all. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, but it's all good because we about to get into it. Now, first things first. Just give me a yell down in the chatterization if you guys happen to catch the Real Housewives of New York City. Now, we will be recapping this show. I'm undetermined if I'm actually going to recap it today because I feel like I need a little bit of rest and relaxation after I do this live. But let me know if you guys happen to catch last night's episode. Just give me a yes or no down in the chatterization. Okay, we got a lot of yeses up in the place to be. I thought it was a good episode. I'm so glad Real Housewives of New York City is back. It is definitely going to be a lit season. I mean, for me, again, it was nice to see Ebony mixing it up with the ladies, got some black girl magic in the place to be, as Leah said last night. And she was educating the ladies as well on the first episode. So that was very, very interesting as well. I do think it's going to heat up over the course of the next couple of weeks. I felt like this was much, much more of an introduction episode. So we're going to cover it. Don't worry. Just give me a week, y'all. I just need to, catch my breath. You know what I'm saying? It's been a wild week so far. So we are going to get into that. But before we even get into New York or anything like that next week, we got to talk about what's going on this week, y'all. And in particular, we got to talk about what's going on this weekend, okay? Now, we got a little word from a little bird that Karen Huger is having a big old wedding type vow renewal celebration going on this weekend up here in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. So let's get into what's going on. Now, that little birdie that actually had done spilt the beans is none other than Karen's good girlfriend, Macy Gray. Y'all know Macy Gray. I said goodbye, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all know who Macy Gray is. So let me give you guys the tea of what's going on. Oh, thank you so much, Dante's Brian, who says watch you as much as CNN. Love it. Yes, baby. Yes. Thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate you. I definitely appreciate that. That's such a compliment. So let's get into the tea, okay? Now, y'all remember at the end of last season, during the reunion, it was kind of a blink and you miss it moment. But Ray has surprised Karen with a semi-proposal during the reunion, okay? And it had been somewhat mentioned on Watch What Happens Live the last time Karen was on, not too long ago, okay? Now, everybody say that when you have a vow renewal on these shows, it can be sometimes like the kiss of death for the relationship. But I don't think that's going to be the case with the LaDom, okay? With LaDom and the Black Bill Gates, okay? Even though Bill Gates himself is getting that good divorce, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. But the Black Bill Gates is getting that vow renewal. Now, naturally, Mar says, oop, I guess Robin isn't getting married to Juan. But you know what? I am so glad that Juan Dixon is not here right now. And I don't know if he'll be at that vow renewal either, but we'll wait and see on that, okay? Now, getting back to the story. So this is what happened, y'all. So now Macy Gray had then spilled the tea to Hollywood Life, who brings the exclusive, okay? Now, the vow renewal ceremony will be happening this Saturday on May the 8th. Now, as you guys may know, let me pop back on this good screen real quick. You guys know May 8th is also that Escape versus SWV versus battle. Chime down in the chatterization if y'all gonna be tuned in for that. Now I'm gonna be visiting my mama, okay, way down into the Southern Virginia, but I'm gonna be down there. But you bet your bottom dollar, I'm definitely gonna be watching that SWV and Escape versus battle, okay? Let me know in the chatterization if you're gonna be watching that. You know, I had to pop back on the screen for that and remind y'all, yes, Empress Nick, I had to give you that reminder. Y'all know what we're gonna do. We're gonna be up in that good building. Now, let me know in the chatterization who you're rooting for. Is you rooting for Escape or is you rooting for SWV? Now, granted, this ain't no competition. We know both sets of ladies is gonna bring it, but who was your favorite back in the day, SWV or Escape? Let me know in that chat. I'm just curious. I was more of an SWV man myself, but I'm kind of getting a little bit more into Escape, you know, these days. Right. SWV was that was the joint. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. They had so many hits, so many bops. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. You know, I'm just excited. Okay. Anyway, I digress enough. Let's get back to the story. So we got Macy Gray spilling the tea to Hollywood Life. She says this, okay? She's going to be performing. And this will also honor Karen and Ray's 25th anniversary. So this is definitely going to be filmed for the show because Macy Gray let us know, okay? Now, while she was promoting her new single and upcoming album, The Reset, okay, she did happen to mention, I'm filming for the show again. Now, you guys may remember she was a guest on season 4. She said that Karen's renewing her vows, so I'm singing at the wedding. I think her wedding is May the 8th, okay? Now, she goes into, you know, a little bit more detail about their friendship and how they talk, you know, this, that, and the third. Pretty much just giving us the lowdown on their friendship, you know, and we've seen her again on the show before. So it's not like this is any surprise that it would be Macy Gray singing. But shout out to LaDom and the Black Bill Gates for getting their wedding on, okay? For getting their vow renewal on. Now, I wonder who, I wonder, okay? Now, if LaDom can pull off this wedding, okay, in a couple of months, in a vow renewal in a couple of months, because I hear she pulled everything together, okay? I don't know that to be true, but I hear, okay? Where is Robin's wedding, okay? Is it going to be 2 weddings this season? Is that what we about to see? I mean, is it? I mean, because we ain't heard nothing. Okay, we got a super chat from Don't Be Scared. Let's talk about it. Says, I love Karen. I swear she is a whole mood. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm just wondering, is the wedding with Robin and Warren going to happen this season? That's what I want to know. Curious minds. Y'all know she had done blocked me on social media. I don't know why. She had done blocked me on the social media, so I can't tell whether or not she is getting married to the man or not. I can't see the social media posts. Now, that's the tea on that for season 6 on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this was one of those finale type events, but one never knows, right? One never knows. Regardless, we happy for Robin. Karen and Ray. My bad. Side note, I wonder if Robin is going to open back up her embellished hat shop. You know what I'm saying? I need me a couple of new hats. What y'all think? I don't know. I was trying to buy one or two, and maybe even do a giveaway on the channel. I digress. I am so off topic today, y'all. Let me get back to what we're supposed to be talking about. I forgot to tell y'all yesterday. Speaking of which, back on topic. NeNe Leaks. Yeah, I'm blocked, y'all. Anyway, NeNe Leaks. Okay, let's get into it. Now, y'all know the people have been tweeting at her. I guess they have been tweeting at her, sending her the memes and whatnot, and woo-de-woo about the Real Housewives of Atlanta throughout the season, throughout the reunion, yada, 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 yada. So, she had been getting and receiving the tweets and such. But NeNe says, let me tell y'all something. She says, y'all are killing me with all the comments, gifts, and DMs right now. I can't help y'all, okay? I cannot help y'all. So as you guys can see, the comment section, they are riddled with people. We got the Bravo Shade Room. Shout out to them saying, come back and save us, girl. We got another comment that says, I used to break my neck to watch. Now, if I miss it, I'd be like, I'll piece it together via social media later. When fans become okay with making a puzzle out of your show versus watching, there is a problem. Get it together. And yes, I'm yelling in my mama's voice. Now, wait a minute. This is my first time. So let me tell y'all, I want to give y'all a little bit of information about how when I put the show together for y'all each day, I scour the social media streets to see what I can find, to see what's going on, right? And y'all know me. I feel like I'm just trying to get the best information out there that I can find, and I'm gonna give you guys the sources so you can go back and double check it. You guys can check those sources on your own as well. Y'all know how I like to do. But typically, when I'm looking for the information, I'm just reading the comment that the person from the show has made. I don't necessarily usually read the comments under it, right? But today, I got to read this one again, okay? This person says, I used to break my neck to watch. Now, if I miss it, I'll be like, I'll piece it together via social media later. Now, the funny thing about this comment is that it's so true. You could technically piece together a lot of what happened on the show via social media, because the editing sometimes be just as shoddy. You might as well have to put it together later. I got to go to Kandi speak on it to get the full situation about what actually happened on the show. Okay, I got to get that. I got to take the speak on it and compare it to the episode to see what it is that I missed, that I didn't understand from what the editors had given us this season. Okay, so there's that. Now, Dantes Bryan says, have you been to Africa before? I plan on going next year. I'm going for New Year's, Cape Town, baby. Hey. Side note, thank you for that super chat. But yeah, I've been before too. I've been to Cape Town before. It was amazing, so I got to go back. Let me get back to the comment. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm having a hard time today. I'm having a hard time staying on track. It's been like this all day, all morning. Anyway, so then the commenter says from Dr. Drea, okay? Who says, when fans become okay with making a puzzle out of your show versus watching, there is a problem. And I'm like, wow. When fans become okay with watching a puzzle out of your show versus watching, that's a problem. And that basically has been what we've been complaining about all season, is that we have been having to put this season together ourselves. I have had to turn into Inspector Gadget. I have had to turn into Dick Tracy. I have had to turn into Jessica Fletcher. I have had to turn into Matt Murdock. I have had to turn into Sherlock Holmes. I have had to dissect and put together pieces of this puzzle in such a way that I can make some type of sense out of what we seeing on the screen. Okay, I could go down a whole rabbit hole, but I won't. Let's keep moving. So that was the NeNe news, but let me get on into the Kenya and the Drew Sidora news. Okay, let's go into that right now. Now, y'all remember, okay, I don't know where to start first. Give me a second. I got to pull up all of Kenya's tweets real quick. Now, he will go here first with Kenya Moore. Let's get into it. Pulling it up right now. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me today. It's been such a day. Such a day, y'all. Okay. Here we are. We have arrived. So Kenya Moore had tweeted this, I guess, the day of the show. She said Drew needed to buy her first house at 35. Meanwhile, I've owned multiple from 26 shows old and purchased with cash. Check those receipts. Broke niche behavior. Okay. So Drew then claps back with this. She says Kenya has to do everything alone because she ... has no choice. Boss B or lonely B. I mean, listen, these two, they remind me just a little bit of Phaedra and Kenya. Okay. Y'all know how they used to go at it. I mean, and it was just season after season after season after season. Okay. I mean, listen. The problem is in this situation, Kenya could always clap back about, who's actually lonely because, the whole Tampa thing is Drew ain't never gonna live the Tampa thing down. Okay, let's just state that. But if you guys check on social media, Drew and Ralph have been spending her birthday together. Happy birthday, Drew. I see you out here, got a little time on your hands for a little comment, for a little clap backerization, though. But I just want to let y'all know that Kenya Moore was not done with her. Okay. So Kenya Moore, ever the clever one. Y'all remember how Drew said she was not broke? If we can go back and check on Step Up from way back or when, okay, we'll know that for some reason that is an indication of her richness, okay? She was cashing Trump checks in 2006, okay? According to her. She didn't exactly say Trump checks. I said it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so Kenya tweeted out this. She says, does Drew ever not lie? I thought she said 400 million in box office receipts from Step Up from 2006. By the way, the studios make that money. You just get a small check, feeling petty. Hashtag broke B behavior. Hashtag seek help. Not 400 million. Okay, so then Kenya happened to pull out these receipts. So she went over to the Box Office Mojo, okay, where you can get those gross receipts, okay? And so looking at this gross receipt right here, we will see that the domestic gross for Step Up was 65. I'm assuming this may have been 65 mil. Okay. Yeah, 65 mil. Internationally, 48 mil. Okay. And worldwide, the gross receipt is actually 114 million. Not bad. Not bad. But Kenya Moore happens to be correct. Unless you are, Tom Cruise, Robert Downey Jr., you know what I'm saying? Or some such other big name actor, probably Will Smith, okay? Is when you really starts to get, okay, Thank you for this super chat, to be Black Native. We appreciate you. Be healed in Jesus' name, mighty name. Okay. Thank you. That's when you start to really start to see a percentage of those box office, draws. And so, Kenya easily pulled up the receipts. Oh, Drew. Maybe she just got the number wrong. I mean, sometimes it's probably hard to recall millions upon millions of dollars and recall it accurately. I don't know. What I do know is that at least they are providing us with some fodder for entertainment off the scene, okay? Y'all, listen. Season 14, we're going to have to do a little better. We're going to have to pick it on up. You know what I'm saying? You know what's funny, though, is that everybody will come at Drew about Ralph, but nobody comes at Kenya about Mark. Ain't that funny? Like, nobody has said anything about, nobody has clapped back at her. I mean, well, I guess Drew kind of did with the lonely part, but she wasn't really explicit with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for somebody to be explicit with saying something about, oh, well, does your man want you or whatever like that? But they've really kind of shown her a little bit of grace in terms of not going so hard about that, which I was kind of expecting somebody to, but nobody has. Nobody has. And as someone said in the comments, Drew's husband did come back. So there is that. Listen, y'all, that's the news that we got for y'all today. It took everything in my power to keep it together today because I am so exhausted. But I just want to tell y'all were rocking with me today, and I'm so appreciative of your time, your energy. And listen, as we go into this last bit of, this is pretty much the last week of Atlanta. Oh, we got a super chat from Burruss who says, well, according to online sources, Kenya's net worth is 800,000 and Drew's is 1.5 million. It's so hard to tell what somebody really, how accurate those sites are sometimes. So I don't know. That sounds a little off to me, but one never knows. Drew may have invested well during her time while she was acting. You never know. But thank you for the super chat. But yeah, that's the news that we got for y'all today. If anything else pops off, we'll definitely come back and bring you some more. I will get into the Real Housewives of New York reviews next week. With that being said, we got another super chat from Elmo who says nobody calls Kenya out about Mark because Kenya deflects since her hurt cuts deep. Ooh, now that's an interesting one right there. Very interesting. Thank you for that super chat. We got another one from Kay who says Kenya is petty. She has the least class and no one else will stoop that low. Interesting observation. Thank you so much, Kay. I appreciate that. We have one more from Lori Pepper who says Kenya acted like she didn't know Kim Fields' work, yet she was at Kim's full-time gig trying to pick up some change when she played Kyle's girlfriend. Bloop. Drop the bomb on him, Lori. Thank you so much for that super chat. I think I hit all of them. Oh, someone said, Tom B. Fan says, because if the ladies go to hell with Kenya about Mark, she may have a breakdown just like Jizzard Brian. Oh, Lord. We'll see if somebody actually does at some point. Thank you for that super chat. Listen, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Continue to support the channel. I thank you so much for commenting today. Thank you so much for the super chats. Lulu M says, I didn't read hers. Let me see if I missed it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I can't see any more of them. Let's see here. I can't see any more of them, Lulu M. I'm sorry about that. Please charge that to my mind and not my heart. I am a little all over the place today mentally, but I hope you guys have fun with the video. And Lulu M, thank you for the super chat as well. Thank you all for the super chats. I appreciate it so much. And guys, listen, I'll be back tomorrow with more news and entertainment. Oh, this is what I was about to tell y'all. So we got this. This is pretty much the last week of the Real Housewives of Atlanta being on. As far as I know, I don't think that there's going to be like a secrets revealed episode. So we will be continuing with Married to Medicine. We're going to also pick up Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And we'll be resuming, we'll start Real Housewives of New York City, most likely next week. I'm about to go get some rest. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know the update on the recaps and the reviews. But with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Oh, we had another one from Zenith. I'm sorry, y'all. Kenya's so bitter using buying a house as a barometer, insulting the rest of us that mortgage and support the show. Thank you for that super chat. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all in the next video.